intend to be free till you die a slave, a soldier in the desert searching for a ghost in the cave. For the corporation, I run out of patience, sick of seeing troops sink to die for your lives, spending dollars in debt. We holler in protest till we have your arrest. We will not rest, and we know what you did that day. Killed your own citizens to advance your ways. All my real patriots stand up and say
9/11 was totally an inside job. And anybody that thinks otherwise is either asleep, a liar, paid scumbag, or just completely out of touch with reality. That's a complete different show in itself. But, they use 9/11 as an excuse to attack our civil liberties, people. They use it as an excuse to scare the hell out of the cops in the military and tell them there's homegrown terrorists that want to kill you. You know what? There are people out there that are schmucks, that are evil, that are bad. But we trained them. Perhaps if we would stop giving them the training and the weapons, there wouldn't be so many well-armed, evil people out in the world. But see, we have to create the problem in order to create the solution to the problem. They already have the solution, but they got to create the problem so that they can bring the solution in so people accept it. See, if someone comes in and says to you, I'm going to take away your civil liberties because something bad could happen to you, and there's nothing going on, you're going to be like, bite me. So they cause false flag terrorism. They bring people in from, overseas. And they've been fomenting these groups for years, 20, 30, 40 years. You don't think that they can just pull from it whenever they need it? Come on. Oh, our government's inept. Yeah, they play that part. I could easily walk around going, who, really? Golly gee. Well, I guess we made a mistake, and damn it, them Al-Qaeda guys got us. 19 dudes in a cave with a laptop. Really? We buy that? Why do we buy that? Why are we buying this? Why are we buying into this and playing into this kabuki theater lie? Come on, people. Come on, seriously. Let's put it into perspective, right? Let's say I said that 19 guys conspired in a cave, right, to hijack your car, carjack you, and take you to the bank, right, and steal all your money, and then hold your family hostage, right? And then afterwards, you come to find out that these 19 guys, right, well, they worked for the federal government. And it was actually the federal government doing it to you to scare the crap out of you. Wouldn't you be angry about that? So why would you not be angry about 9/11? Because it's such a big, huge event that you put it out of your mind? What I mean by that, I'm addressing the people that say to me, oh, who cares about 9/11? It happened 10 years ago. Well, you would care if those 19 guys or one guy or 10 guys or whatever, 3 guys came and hijacked your car, carjacked you, took you to the ATM, and then stole all your money and then, kept you hostage in your house and everything else. If it personally affected you like that with your family, your house, and your wallet, yeah, then it would be a big deal. Well, 9/11 does affect you with your family, your house, and your wallet. Just in a larger way, on a larger, grander scale. But it's so gradual, the goddamn frogs in the pot are all just chilling out. When you boil a lobster, you can't throw the lobster into boiling water. I mean, you can. I mean, you do, and it screams. Ah! You could do that to us, but some of us would revolt. So what would be easier? Just like with the frogs. Keep the frogs in because the frogs will hop the hell out. That's the problem with the frogs. You could take a lobster and chuck the lobster in it. It screams and it's done. The other lobsters don't know what's going on. Frogs, you try to throw a bunch of frogs into boiling water, the frogs are going to stick the middle finger up at you and hop out. They're not stupid. They know something's up. You want to be the lobster? You want to be the boiling, slow-boiling frog? Because what's happening right now is we're the frogs. Pretty soon they're just going to start throwing us in like lobsters. They're not even going to care. They're just going to be like, oh, death camp, mass grave, prison facility, army labor camp. And no, this isn't crazy talk. This is reality, people. This is where it starts with them feeling your kids up. If you're willing to let somebody feel up your 6-year-old daughter, you're not too far off from letting them put the kid in an oven or a gas chamber or shooting him in the back of the head and off into a mass grave or carrying him off and doing God knows what with them. Get some balls. What happened to the men of this country? Really, what is wrong with you people? Get a set of cojones and stand up. Because if you don't, we're going to be in that dystopian Orwellian nightmare that I was just discussing. See, this is the start of it. And if we let them do it here and now, then there's no stopping them. We need to draw the damn line in the sand and say, I've had enough of you touching old ladies. I've had enough of you touching 6-year-old kids, you perverted pricks. What happens if the country, instead of listening and saying, okay, I want to fly, how about if everybody in the whole country did what Texas is doing and went to their state capitals all at once? Can you imagine if 50 states all at once, their state capitals got rocked by just thousands of people and said, no, we're not doing this anymore. We're tired of it. You got to stand up. You got to raise your fist in the air. You got to scream. You got to get mad. You got to get pissed off. You got to get up off your fat rear ends and you got to do something. Because pretty soon they're going to be dragging you out of your damn houses and shooting you in the friggin' head in the friggin' streets. You don't think it's possible? 5 years ago, if I told you they would be molesting your kid at the airport, you would have told me I was friggin' nuts. And now look at it. And no one's doing a damn thing, and that's why I'm angry, because no one's getting up and saying enough is enough. You got 1 or 2 people. Where the hell's the whole country? Where the hell are the rest of you people? Where the hell are the men in this country? Seriously, I'm going to address every man in this country that hasn't expressed anger towards this. You have no balls. And if you watched your wife or your kid get felt up by TSA, you're a scumbag. You don't say nothing? You're a turd. You didn't protect your kid. You didn't protect your wife. I don't fly because I know that if I see a TSA agent grab my wife, I'm going to knock him out. And that's not me going around trying to promote violence. I'm telling you, if I see someone touch my wife, I'm going to break his hands, okay? That's what I mean. Because I am a man, and I don't tolerate that crap. I won't put up with somebody just randomly touching my wife. That doesn't fly with me. I see someone randomly touching my friend's wife. Same thing's going to happen. I'm going to snap an arm off. I don't care who you are. I'm a police officer. Doesn't matter. You don't have the right to manhandle people, smash a woman's face into a sound barrier on the highway, and all the other crap they do, tase the crap out of people. Where's your humanity? What would happen if it was your wife or your kid? Then it's a different story, right? Because I've seen things happen to cops' kids, and they get all fired up. They get in the other cop's face. What the hell you doing? That's my son. Well, now you know how the people feel when you do it to them. Cops training to take on civilians. They're the enemy. What the hell is wrong with you people? Where's your oath? You know, I take my oath I took to the Constitution for real and serious. I've had friends die defending that damn oath. And you people can't even get the cojones to stand up and back up the oath here in the States. I got friends that got killed in foreign countries for BS because they thought they were defending that oath. And you guys can't even stop the TSA scumbags from feeling up some little old lady. Sheriffs, it's time to get your balls out of your wife's purse and go out to these airports and start arresting these scumbags. You guys have power over the feds. You are the ultimate power in your county. Get your balls out of your wife's purse, put your shield on, and go out to the damn airport and start doing your jobs. We need people to defend this country, not sell it out to these globalist pieces of crap. I'm fired the F up. I'm tired of this country being sold out by scumbags. You people take an oath to defend this country. You wear that badge like it's, you walk around like it's your power. You forget where your power comes from. You forget the hand that feeds you. The true hand that feeds you. You serve the fake, mysterious boogeyman hand. that tells you that, ooh, bin Laden's going to get you. Ooh, the civilians want to take you out because nobody likes cops. You ever wonder why so many people have an attitude with cops? Because they see videos of you idiots beating the crap out of innocent people instead of going and dragging the CEOs of Goldman Sachs out and beating the crap out of them. That's who you should be tasing. We're going to break. We'll be right back.
The reasons for the cover-up, the reasons for the censorship. Now I realize that Uncle Sam was not befriending me. He was only using me to be friends with the enemy. A presidential terrorist, ain't that a contradiction? I guess it goes to show the truth is stranger than fiction. But they don't even show the truth when soldiers are missing. I'm only trying to show the truth.